Welcome back. There's a box on the screen. What is it? It's a box that has an item in it. Oh, and it's broken. I don't know why I always punch stuff that I pay money for. Shouldn't do that. I just stabbed it. Look at that. That's not going to be returnable if this is broken. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's great. And I'm moving really fast with that knife. That's also not safe. So let's take a look at what's in here. Pulgazary. Make sure I say it right. Titanic Creations. They made a fantastic figure that I just needed to spend money on. So this has been out for a minute. This is the Pulgazary, based off the very controversial Korean giant monster flick. I say that because, from my understanding, here's your fun fact, your Danny fun fact of the day. So, correct me if I'm wrong. So, the way this film was made was, this is around the time that Japan was kicking off the whole giant monster craze. America was doing a few giant monster movies as well. So, they were popular back then. Very popular. And North Korea really wanted, or probably Korea, I don't know if it was North Korea at the time or just Korea in general, wanted their own. So, instead of hiring a national director, writer, whatever, to make their film, they went ahead and got one from Japan to come make the movie. And by got one, I mean they kidnapped a guy who has worked on either Gamera or Godzilla, whatever, and pretty much forced him to make this movie. Again, that's what I heard. I could be misconstruing things. Maybe it's a myth. I don't know. Look into it yourself. But either way, the domino effect occurred, and Titanic Creations created a beautiful Red Scare figure based off the design of Pulgazary. And I decided to pick this one up. So there's a few designs they already have on their website. They had the original one, which I missed out on, which is probably my favorite one. The one I would have really picked if I could have. But again, I missed out on it. Then they had the Red Crimson one, or Crimson Typhoon, Crimson Scare, Red Scare one that I have right here. Which is the one I picked out in the end because my favorite color is red, and I think this is very cool. This design looks very nice. And then they have the Showa design based off the Showa era, and I wasn't a big fan of that one, so I went with this guy. So, and it's beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice. The translucent, I'll show you in a second here. You saw back there, it came with some buildings, which I'll just say this now: the accessories in this set are fantastic. The buildings are really cool. I like how they break apart, and it just makes me more excited for Titanic Creations building set that they're releasing sometime in April or something like that. I look forward to that even more now. But this figure, let's talk about him. He's great. All right, you know, I'd put him. I let him put me as a reference on his resume if that speaks volumes. Here's a translucent thing. Yeah, because you can see how translucent he is. It's very cool when you can see it with your own eyes and not through the lens of my camera. But it looks very cool. If you're into translucent figures, this is one to definitely to look at. Pretty good posability. Titanic Creations to me has always had something that's in between I guess like definitely way above a movie monster series, but also not as much as like a higher SH Monster Arts. So it's a good balance, and I really like it. So you get these trains you have to put together, and so it's a little hard to put these together because they require these tiny pegs and these tiny holes. I might need to make the holes a little bigger, but they do sit together nicely, so you can have Pulgazary kind of holding them. You have baby Pulgazary, so it can strudel along in the city. That's very nice, very cute, adorable. I don't show it. Well, I showed it earlier. He also comes in multiple hands as well. Those are a little hard. I didn't end up replacing any hands because it seemed a bit tight. Yes, the baby Pulgazary looks like he's getting obliterated in the sun. That's just to show you how that it's also translucent. There he is next to all the buildings. Regular Pulgazary. So, fantastic set. I recommend it. Fantastic figure. Very cool design. I just love it. Not just the colors. I obviously love the colors, but also just the sculpt of the figure is fantastic as well. So I'm happy to have a Pulgazary in the collection, despite the circumstances in which the film was possibly made. It's kind of corrupt, but we get a cool figure in the end. Isn't it funny how that works? So Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the figure? Do you have the figure? Do you not have the figure? Do you hate me? Do you love your family? Have you read any cool books recently? Let me know. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Go out there, enjoy the sun, unless you live in like the very cold countries where there's snow and it's cold and there's penguins and stuff. Then don't enjoy the sun. Stay inside where it's warm. But for us, where it's starting to get warmer, get out there, get the vitamin D. You know, go trash diving, dumpster diving. Sometimes you find cool stuff. Other times you find raccoons, which can be cool if they are cool and don't attack you. Let me know. I mean, if you get attacked, don't blame me. I'm suggesting, okay? What you do beyond this video is your choice, all right? Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all take care. And I'll see you all next time.